Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the big day. It's the first semi-final of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025, and we're expecting to have an absolute blockbuster of a game as two giants of UAE domestic circuit are going to collide each against for the first semi-final. Let me introduce you to two captains. On my left is Fahad Nawaz from Lexington Shotguns. On his left is Zain representing Abu Dhabi Smashes, and on the extreme left is our honourable master, Mr. Simon Charles. Fahad, you've got the coin. Please give it a spin. Heads is the call. Congratulations, Fahad. You won the toss in the first semi-final. What's the plan?
I will bowl first.
Any specific reason to be bowling first?
We have good bowling strength, so we'll back them up and hopefully we'll go with that, inshallah.
3 games, 3 wins. Your boys will be coming in with a lot of confidence in the first semi-final.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, we got a lot of things from there and we move forward, and this is the way, this is the time to show up and big game, and inshallah we'll come back strong. We'll come strong, inshallah.
Changes to playing 11.
Yeah, we have one chase, Salman Randawa out and Sagar Kalyan in.
Best of luck. Fahad, give us a good game. Zain, unfortunately losing the toss. If you would have won the toss, what was your plan to do on this wicket?
We were planning to bowl first as well because it's a big game, but anyways, toss is not in our hands. We just have to play good cricket.
Now that you have to bat first, how much do you think will be a good total you would want to post?
Anything above 160, I think it's a good score because it's semi-final. It will be definitely high pressure and tense game. So anything above 160, I think it will be a good score to defend, inshallah.
Bit of a roller coaster ride in the tournament. Until yesterday, you weren't sure if you're qualifying. Any hiccups?
Yeah, many hiccups, many pressure. It was very tough for us. First game we lost against 7 District, then it was definitely, especially in such kind of tournaments where just one team qualifies from each pool. It was very tough to qualify, but I had high faith in my boys, and here we are standing playing the semi-finals.
Changes playing 11?
No, we are going with the same playing 11.
Best of luck, Zain. Give us a good game.
Thank you so much.
That's the news from the centre, is that Lexington Shotguns, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
Abu Dhabi, a blockbuster of a day. Two semi-finals lineup is the first one. Abu Dhabi Smashers taking on Lexington. Shotgun, an all-important first semi-final. The news from the center, Lexington won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. Abu Dhabi Smashers, that's the lineup. Zain Makbul Bhatt, the captain. Alishan Sherfu, Ron Mustafa. That is one hell of a top order, along with Yasir Kaleem. Zishan Bhatti is their premium left-arm spinner, medium pacer. And you got Rahul Chopra, you got Kishan Roberts, the hard-hitting middle order. Mohammad Farooq, leg spinner. Tausif Imran, another quality left-arm spinner. Mohammad Irfan Hafiz, he's been a revelation in this tournament. He's going to be key when they later on come on to ball alongside Hafizur Rahman Sheikh. So they got all bases covered. Right now they're batting first. They'll need to put runs on the board in this first semi-final of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash. Live and exclusive from Mons Oval in Abu Dhabi. Lexington shotgun, Israr Ahmed and Fad Nawaz are the openers. Ali Abid, fresh from 100 yesterday. Usman Pandit, another class player. You got Sagar back in the squad. Gopal Kumar is the left-arm spinner. Dawood Ijaz is their wicketkeeper. Mohammad Mohsin, with his pace and swing, is going to be handful. You got Hanifullah Muhammad as well. Mujahid Amin, the left-arm spinner, and Muhammad Jamshed is the right-arm medium pacer. So they're one powerful side looking to sneak into the finals. A lot on stake for both the teams. It's a big semi-final. It's the first semi-final of the tournament, and we are excited to get underway to witness what could be a great game of cricket. Next semi-final will be 7 districts who are unbeaten in this tournament will be taking on Volcano Sports Academy later in the day, followed by a grand final. So all to play for. Little bit of cloud. The sun is just breaking through with the wicket, which looks a good one to bat on. Little bit of grass at the top. And the two openers are out there in the center. It's the skipper alongside Alishan Sherfu. Zain Makbul Bhatt at the non-strikers end. Alishan to face. We are about to get underway. Gopal Kumar with the ball. Oh, struck nicely, but doesn't find the gap on the offside. Alishan is absolutely went ballistic last night. They had to qualify with a run rate, and he provided them a great start. Down the leg side, not so good there from Gopal Kumar. It's going to be first runs. 2 of them. Wide delivery down the leg side. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they are away with those couple of extras. Gopal Kumar is bowled really well throughout the competition. Keeps it nice and tight. Attack those stumps early on. He's gone big through the leg side. Man in the deep. Jamshed, he's a fine fuseman, does well. Nice drift in from Gopal Kumar. That is strength. The drift he gets. Oh, good delivery. That one just held his line. Alishan playing for that straighter one. Just a hint of grip of the surface and a little bit of extra bounce. Good start from Gopal Kumar. He makes room and he gets it through. That's the first boundary of the morning. Alishan is away with the boundary here. Wasn't a bad delivery, but he created a little bit of width. Look at his footwork. Going outside leg stump to free up his arms. That's the first ball boundary for Ali Shan. He's a boundary hitter. He loves hitting boundaries in those joint sixes. That's his strength. Terrific striker of the ball. That was nicely bowled. Curve in from Gopal Kumar. More the line he needs to bowl. He's got to consistently attack those stumps. And give himself a chance here. Clipped away on the onside by Ali Shan. A single to end the first over here. 8 for no loss after 1. Hit for no loss. Mohsin into the attack straight away, looking to use his feet. That started a little wide and given as a wide as well. This is going to be a contest to watch. Mohammad Mohsin gets late movement away from the right-handers. And well, Ali Shan is always prepared to take some risk in the first 6 overs. That's the way he plays. But boy, on his day, if he comes off, he's a match winner, Ali Shan. They made a change at the top. Ron Mustafa opened alongside Ali Shan last night. Tactical move to just hold him back here. Good delivery, nicely played. Solid in defense as well. He's got a good technique, a simple technique, where he has pretty solid defense as well. It's going to be a great day for cricket with 2 semi-finals. First of them is in progress at the moment. Abu Dhabi Smashes versus Lexington. Lexington winning the toss and bowling first. 9 for no loss in the second over. A use of the feet again and close to that outside edge. Clear intent here from Ali Shan. Mohsin bowling a good length here. Keeping the ball up, but not that half volley length. It's just hitting the top of off stump length. Beautiful conditions. Look at the ground. It's lush green, lightning fast outfield on a good pitch. The clouds have just taken over a little here. It's been that sort of day. 10:30 local time. Down the leg side, overcompensating. Perhaps just trying to surprise Ali Shan with an in-swinger going down the leg side. Nicely taken by Dawood Ijaz. On the wide. Alishan looking to stamp his authority early on in the piece. Oh, good delivery, that one. Right up in the block hole. Nicely bowled. So far, he's been very, very impressive, Mohsin. This is a contest to really watch for our viewers around the world. Big semi-final, Lexington versus Abu Dhabi Smashers. Then you got another one coming up. It's going to be a blockbuster of a day. Volcano Sports Academy will be taking on the mighty Seven Districts later in the day. All to play for. A place in the finals, up for grabs. Use of the feet, straight to Fawad Nawaz in the covers. Nicely struck, but couldn't find the gap on that offside. Ten for none. Alishan Sher for 5 of 9. Looking to really get going here. But Mohsin, he's been very good. Again beats him. Superb length and wonderful sort of areas he's bowling early on in this morning game. Reading the conditions, his length has been superb. Although Alishan is looking to upset that length by coming down the pitch. But he's beaten him at least 2 or 3 times in this over. And that's a dugout, looking pretty relaxed. Ron Mustafa probably will be batting at 3, and the team owner is looking relaxed. Mr. Bharat Shonak. Good delivery. Top stuff here from Mohsin. 10 for no loss after 2. Swept away on the onside. That will be a boundary. Well, fielder, he's got a lot of work to do. He does well. That was traveling to the ropes. At one stage, it just looked like far away from him, but he's a wonderful athlete. Mohammad Jamshed does well. Once again, have a look at the dugout. To your extreme left is the team owner, Bharat Shonak. Watching the proceedings. Well, this has gone up in the air. This could be a chance. Mid-wicket coming around. It doesn't carry. Zain Makbul, but really wanted to have a piece of it. A few dignities as well. Enjoying themselves. This is Super Sunday. Oh, this is skied up in the air. Big moment in the game. Taken! That's the end of Alishan Sherfu. Gopa Kumar has struck. That's a huge blow. Lexington shotgun. They draw first blood here. That was nicely bowled. Slower through the air. Took it away from him. Pressure catch. Taken. Lexington. They'll be ecstatic with that breakthrough. Huge loss in the context of the game. It's Alishan who departs early. 13 for 1. 13 for 1. Massive, massive moment. Getting rid of Ali Shan. That brings Ron Mustafa. Now the key player for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Coming in at number 3 this time. He's got loads of experience and he's got the habit of rising to the occasion on so many times in his career. He's been able to perform in knockout games. Very good delivery though. He'll be looking to make a significant contribution, that's for sure, and they badly need him to fire here. Abu Dhabi Smashers. Oh, almost chopped on, yes! Dragged on, back onto the stumps. It's Ron Mustafa who goes for a duck, can you believe it? So the two big guns at the top of the order, Ali Shan and Ron Mustafa, they've been removed in space of 4 deliveries. Looking to cut. Oh, that one just gone back onto the stumps. That's a lucky break there for Gopakumar. Lexington, they are on top now, 13 for 2. All of a sudden, they've lost 2 of their best players, Ron Mustafa and Ali Shan, back in the pavilion. And that's a major, major setback in a big semi-final like this. And now they need a big partnership. Got to really dig deep here. Yasser Khalim has got all the experience. They need a knock of substance from him. Really. They need him to stand tall alongside skipper. It's been a great toss win for Lexington, and they've exploited the conditions. Drives and drives handsomely. Doesn't get past Israr on the offside. For 2. Can't afford to lose any more wickets here. This partnership needs to blossom. Oh well, poor delivery down the leg side. That will help. They must look to keep the pressure on here. At this stage of the game, that's not required from Mohsin to go for that in-swinger. He just needs to bowl one swing, be there around that off stump consistently. Still is a brand new ball into the 4th over. There is a little bit of movement on offer. Got to make him play. Just about there. Nicely bowled. Squared him up a touch. Safely played at the end with soft hands. Great areas there from Mohsin. He troubled Alishan early on. That forced him to go after Gopal Kumar. That's the man in your picture, Mr. Amit Pasela, the tournament director. Good delivery again, pushing him on the back foot. Steep bounce there. His contribution to cricket in this region has been second to none over the years. Amit Pasela been involved in cricket and looking after the things in such a professional manner. Absolutely brilliant character on and off the field. Nicely driven. Straight to mid-off. That was beautifully struck. All they need is a couple of good shots. A little partnership develops and the momentum of the game can shift. They need to be at their absolute best now. They've lost two big players, but they got to come over that and be able to steady the ship, get back on track. You just can't rely only on two players. They got a fine side. I think the rest of the batting lineup, they need to step up here. Another fuller delivery. Squeezed away on the leg side. Will be at least two there. Ali Abid doing the retrieving work. And a 4 overs. 18 for 2. Gopal Kumar will continue. Nicely played from Yasir. That's a superb cover drive onto the front foot. He's a beautiful timer of the ball. And that one just whistle past square cover for 4. Look at that for a shot. Head on top of the ball, leaning into that cover drive. Full flourish of the bat. All the good things you need in a cover drive. They're looking a bit concerned now. Still they got batting to come. Class player Rahul Chopra there. Kishan Roberts. Yasir in the middle. The skipper is out there. Still they have batting. They got to overcome those 2 losses early on. Oh, almost a cotton ball there. Desperate dive towards his left. Gopal Kumar is a good athlete. Oh, nicely clipped through the onside by Yasir. Just a single. Yasir Kaleem is really important now. He's someone who can bat 20 overs. That's what exactly they need. They need someone to anchor this innings. Nicely struck. They've got a very fine bowling attack with Irfan Hafiz, Hafizur Rahman. Real strike bowlers. But they need to put runs on the board, at least 160. This has gone high. Has it gone far enough? No. 3 wickets down. Jamshed takes a well-judged catch. It was the bottom of the bat from Zain. They lost another one here. Abu Dhabi Smashers. Typical Gopa Kumar delivery, curving back in. The shot was on. Couldn't get enough of the distance. Beautiful hands from Jamshed. 23 for 3. Twenty-three for 3, Rahul Chopra. It was magnificent last night for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Can he produce a knock of substance? Beautifully bowled. Once again. Curving back in. Wonderful areas. 5 overs gone, 23 for 3. Twenty-three for 3 after 5 overs. Mohsen continuing here, steaming in. Oh, drives and drives handsomely. That was stylishly played. Yasir is middling the ball, which is a great sign for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Yes, they are behind the game. 5.1 overs, but 2 class players in the middle. You can expect a fight back. And it is desperate times as well in a knockout game. Oh, that is a horrible delivery. That should help. 5 of them gone down the leg side. That attempted in swinger. Look at it, wide of the crease. He lost his action there. Look at him fall towards his left side, and that caused him to slip one down the leg side for 4. That should help. Another wide down the leg side. Again, Daud Jas not able to grab that. And that should have been stopped by him. The previous one was no chance for him, but that one, for a wicket keeper, you expect those to be taken. There you go. Just dipped on him at the last second. More extras. 8 runs. Just space of one delivery. And he has to re-bowl as well. Again straying onto the pads. I wonder, he's getting nice away swing. Why is attempting those in swingers and going wide at the crease? Trying to angle the ball in. Perhaps Fahd Nawaz could have a word with him. There you go. And they've been terrific in managing this tournament. Ahmed Pasela there. You got the match referee, Simon Charles, and Bilal Pasela in the shades, also watching the proceedings. They've done a wonderful job in organizing and managing this tournament. One of the best tournaments right now going on, and we have come to the business end of the tournament. The last day, 2 semi-finals followed by a grand final. Short ball. One of the over is the signal from the square leg umpire. That was lifting. .32 for 3. Very important stage of the game. There you go. My co-commentator and a great friend, Uwais Ali, watching the proceedings closely. Former UAE and under-19 cricketer, played at the highest level. His wisdom and insights, having a close, sharp eye on the game, it does help us all. More often than not, he gets it right when he seizes the conditions, and our off-air conversations are always very interesting. That was nicely bowled. That is the area he needs to bowl. Everyone got their eyes glued to the action. It's that sort of day. There's a lot on stake. There's tension as well. Obviously, when you get to this stage, there's going to be nerves from both sides. Stylish, exquisite, then 4. And that's magnificently struck from Yasir. You can watch that cover drive all day long. Have a look at the pause. Balance, grace, everything about that one. 6 overs gone, 37 for 3. For the first time, it's going to be Mohammad Jamshed, another very talented fast bowler, slippery enough. Clipped away on the onside from Rahul. Yasir is looking good. Early on, he creamed few through the offside, but didn't find the gap with the last cover drive. Everything was so good about that shot. Got the placement as well. Again steered away. That's where he's so good, Yasir. He knows how to build a big innings. Very consistent. One of my personal favorites, Yasir Kaleem. I've seen him over the years with his consistency and his appetite of scoring runs. Beautifully played again. That's good cricket from these two, and it's going to be overthrows. Lexington, they can't take the foot off the paddle here and allow this partnership to develop. They got to be hustling in close. Nicely clipped away behind square on the leg side. So runs are coming in ones and twos at the moment, which is just perfect. After 3 early wickets, they are looking good here through this partnership. Jamshed can afford to just draw the right-handers for that cover drive. He's got protection on the offside. He's got to bowl that fifth stump channel. Oh, that was a bit of a loose shot from Yasir. It's going to be a wide. Nice way swing there. A hint of movement. If he can get his length and line right, just about that fifth stump channel, he could be in business. Another wide. That's not great from Jamshed. He's getting that movement. He hasn't been able to get his radar right. Oh, good delivery. Nip back off the seam. There's grass on this surface. And every now and then one does take off. As a bowler, you got to make sure that you consistently hit good areas and let the natural variation take over. Pulled away in style. Nobody moves. That's Rahul Chopra at his very best. Short delivery. He got himself into a great position there. What a way to end the 7th over. 49 for 3 after 7. .49 for 3 after 7 overs. It's going to be spin from Mujahid Amin. Straight away on the offside. His role becomes very important. Mujahid Amin is a wicket taker, and that's what exactly is required for Lexington. They must keep on chipping away at the wickets. Two experienced players in the middle. They know if they hang around for another few overs, they will eventually pick up the pace. So wickets are important for Lexington. 50 for 3. Oh, that looked really close. Poor shot from Rahul Chopra, and that looked pretty straight. He did not got outside the line. He's wondering that did it struck outside the line. I don't think so. Oh, that looks straight. That's a huge wicket. Rahul going to, just when things were looking good for Abu Dhabi Smashers. 4 down for 50. Mujahid Amin strikes. Massive breakthrough just when that partnership was beginning to blossom. Mujahid Amin is struck. Pretty straight delivery. Was not needed from Rahul Chopra. Going for that sweep shot and caught right in front. Good stuff here. Oh, he's gone for that big slog sweep. Inside edge there. The pressure is getting on to Abu Dhabi Smashers now. Zishan. But he likes to hit the ball hard. Again, clever bit of bowling. Taking the ball away from him. Pushed it through quicker. Beats him. Great start from Mujahid Amin. This time heaved away, makes decent connection straight to square leg, gets off the mark. A terrific first over from Mujahid Amin. 2 runs and an important wicket of Rahul Chopra. 51 for 4 after 8. "51 for 4, and this man has done a great job. He's the media manager of Lexington Shotgun, taking the snaps, creating that content, keeping close eyes on things. Leg buys there. Lexington Shotgun, they've been superb ever since Fahd Nawaz won the toss this morning. 4 wickets in 4 big wickets. The top order has been dismissed. Yasir Kaleem is still out there on 13. They got to get to some sort of score here. Score of 140, 150 at least. Apesh! And just short of that third man fielder, there was width. "53 for 4. This stage, they desperately need a big partnership. Oh, poor delivery from Jamshed. Brilliant work there from Dawood Ijaz and Shai at the bowler's end as well. That was really a wayward delivery. Look at that. He bowled it. If he was bowling to a right-hander, even that would have been a wide. Jamshed struggling here. Pulled away with power and control, keeps it down. Can't afford to take chances here. He knows that there's a man back there. At this stage of the game, they really need to keep the pressure on here, and I'm sure Fahd Nawaz will do exactly the same. Look for more wickets. But with this kind of bowling from Jamshed, it's releasing all the pressure. Way wide down the leg side. Look at that. 3 wides already in this over is turning out to be a long over. Did it brush something on the way through? No. Another wide. Dawood Ijaz maybe suggesting he's brushed something. Yeah. They have reversed their decision there. Close to that thigh pad, yeah. There was some sort of deflection. Hence the umpire is just overturning his decision after consulting with the leg umpire. Another wide. This is getting pretty much frustrating for Lexington now. He's getting nice shape. I wonder why he's not chain things up. At least he could come around the wicket. Left and right hand combination also troubling him. He's an experienced enough bowler to understand that. That'll be another wide. This is literally poor now, to say the least. Could go cross seam. Why he's not aiming at the stumps, I can't understand that. When you got a position 4 down for 50, you don't want to release pressure by bowling such poor deliveries. That's where he needs to be. $60 for 4 after 8.5 overs. Yasir Kaleem fighting hard here for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Nicely played from Yasir. We'll keep the strike. 9 gone, 61 for 4. Mujahid Amin continuing here, and he struck the ball nicely by Yasir. Another single, but he needs a partner from the other end. Tossed up, lofted. This could be a chance. Oh, just short of the fielder. Usman Pandit there, long on. Mujahid is bowling quite beautifully. Again, nicely struck through the offside, pushing for that second. Not there. He's bowling it a lot slower through the air as well. That's why he's so good. He's gone high. Where that did fall there. Perhaps it didn't quite carry. Was hit hard, but didn't have the distance. It just had the height. 4 singles again. Keeping the pressure on Mujahid. Beautifully bowled, slowing it up and drawing Yasir onto that front foot. This is probing stuff from the wily left arm spinner, Mujahid Amin. Oh, beautifully done. That is high class left arm orthodox bowling from Mujahid Amin. Spinning one right through the gate. Look at that for a delivery. Beautifully tossed up. Drawing him for the cover drive. That is a dream delivery. You talk about left arm spin bowling. That was a masterpiece from Mujahid Amin. At his very best. They are tottering now 66 for 5 after 10 overs.
We'll be halfway through in the first innings. 66, half the side is back into the dugout. Cut away really, really hard. It's Mohammad. Also, is Ali Abid down in the deep. What a magnificent performance here by Shotguns Lexington. They know that it's the all-important knockout semi-final, so they're giving the 100%. Well, they look relaxed. Rohan Mustafa, Zain, Rahul Chopra, Ali Shan Sharfu, Farooq Momin there behind. All of them, they seem to be so relaxed after half the side is back into the hut. Quality side, mind you, they have a strong, formidable bowling lineup. So if they can just get somewhere around 145, 150, that might be just challenging. Beautifully bowled and well left by Kashane Roberts, another way handy right-handed stylish batter. He's been demoted down the order. We usually see him come up the order. Bharat Shonak there on your screen, the man behind the scenes, the owner of Abu Dhabi Smashers. He's put a lot of hard work to form this side, and what a terrific side is Abu Dhabi Smashers. Until yesterday, they weren't even sure if they will qualify. They were depending on the run rate, how much they had to chase down against Z-Game strikers. That's going to be a wide. And that score of somewhere around 130s. It was supposed to be chased down in 12 overs and they did it in the 11th over. Brilliant stuff by Abu Dhabi Smashers, and just because of that, they are finding themselves a spot in the semi-finals. Beautifully bowled. Hanifullah Muhammad, he's really getting that ball to swing away from Kashane Roberts. It's testing times for Kashane. He hasn't really got going in the tournament. But this is a perfect opportunity for him to show his talent, his skill set, and put his team into a commanding position. For at the moment, we can see they're really struggling here. They are on a serious verge of even getting bowled out. There's still Mohammad Farooq moment. That's good news because he was the man of the match yesterday, where he played a very handy knock for his side. Top class. I wouldn't mind Fahad Nawaz to be getting one slip for Hanifullah Muhammad. Why not? When you have one new batter, yeah, I understand you can just keep a defensive field against Yasir Kaleem. But against Kashane Roberts, who's just walked in the center, you can see he's little fidgety, little agitated. Now I understand, a few nerves. There you go, Atikur Rahman, another very talented cricketer. Safe with the gloves. He's a genuine wicket keeper. He's been around the domestic circuit for a very long time and he's played a lot of cricket here, so carries a lot of experience on his shoulders. That's a much better delivery. The previous ones, he was taking the ball away from the four-stump channel, so he will more often than not beat the bat of Kashane Roberts. But it's very unlikely he's going to get a wicket. Yes, you will get those dot deliveries, but you are at this point of a game where you can really afford to go all out and have that attacking mindset. Just try to knock out here Abu Dhabi smashes by picking up these last five wickets. Not much batting to come. Farooq Mohammad, he can bat, but then again, he's not a genuine batter. He's a bowling all-rounder. This has been driven beautifully. And that's going to be a boundary. Welcome boundary. Kashane Roberts finally getting off the middle of the bat. And this was a magnificent shot. Just shuffling across the stump slightly and punched it beautifully towards the cover region to close out the over with a much needed 4. It's 11 gone. 72 for 5. Talking about Mujahid Amin, he's having a dream spell so far. 7 runs is what he's given, and he's already picked up 2 wickets. The key for Mujahid Amin in this innings has been that he's been varying his pace, and also that last wicket where he picked up Zishan Bhatti, that ball spun really sharply, and this is something we haven't really witnessed in the group stages game. And all of a sudden in the first semi-final, there is some turn and assistance for the spinners. Mujahid Amin has played a lot of cricket here in the UAE. He really knows how to adapt in any kind of surfaces, and so far he's doing a magnificent job. Beautifully bowled and equally well played by Kashane Roberts. Can take his time slightly. Oh, there you go, the man, Mr. Asghar Khan, a pretty well-known figure here in the UAE. Of course, my co-com, mind you. Asghar Khan, he's played first-class cricket back in Pakistan. He's got more than 39,000 runs here in the UAE domestic circuit. That is a lot of runs that man has scored. There he is, looking sharp as ever, handsome man. He's got loads of tons of hundreds under his belt. Still looking fit as a fiddle is Asghar Khan. My co-com, very, very experienced cricketer here in the UAE, and of course played at the highest levels back in Pakistan, played a few first-class games as well. Beautifully bowled. Mujahid Amin, you can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to just dart the ball into Kashane Roberts because he's not looking very agile at the moment, and this is where Mujahid Amin thinks if he can fire one onto the stumps, that's where he can really have the chance of getting that bold and LBW into his favor. Quite over, just the 2 runs. Coming a little wider and beautifully done. It's Fahad Nawaz, who was brilliant even yesterday with a couple of catches. Once again getting into the act. 12 gone, 74 for 5. Hanifullah Mohammed bowled an excellent first over to continue. Now that's much more better from Kashane Roberts. He's letting the ball come to him. Because clearly we can see how Hanifullah Mohammed is not really bringing the ball in. All he's doing is just keeping it simple, pitching in that perfect teasing length, and from there taking the ball away from the offside channel. And that's where Kashane Roberts needs to be careful. Play it with soft hands and try to bring Yasir Kaleem back on strike. Anything with hard hands, that outside edge will definitely come into equation. Nicely done, beautifully played once again. This is good cricket all round. How much can now Abu Dhabi Smashes can get from here onwards? Realistically, what is the objective? And what would they be thinking would be a good target against such a formidable and a strong batting lineup of Lexington Shotgun CC? 74 for 5. So if they can get another 80 more runs, which is pretty much possible, you never know if Yasir Kaleem and Kashane, they stay in the middle, and then the onslaught could come in later on from Farooq Momin. Short delivery, it's been worked away towards deep square leg, it's racing away towards the boundary. Margin of error becomes so minimal. He was bowling beautifully until this ball. You can see he's bowled it marginally short, and also that line was onto the middle stump. And Kashane Roberts is such a smart batter. He knew that there's nobody towards that deep square leg region, so placed it to perfection for another boundary. So 2 boundaries for Kashane, and this should give him a lot of confidence. That's once again down the leg side. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. I think it was a leg bye, but we'll have to just see what the umpire has to say. Yeah, there you go. The confirmation coming in. It is a leg bye, and 2 more runs added to the tally. I think they just need one big over to get that momentum going in their favor. Pretty much required. Yeah. Bit of tension there in the dugout. Irfan Hafiz, we will see him in action, was the player of the match in the second game where he picked up 5 wickets. Driven nicely and will only be a single. So far it's turning out to be a decent over for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Now their objective has to be that they should look to play out all the 20 overs. Don't get bowled out. Yasir Kaleem, a lot is going to be dependent on him. He is now standing in the way of Lexington Shotgun CC, because that is one man who could really turn on the heat and convert this 21 into a big one. It's just that the other batters, they are not really supporting him. This has been hit hard towards mid-wicket, and will be a couple of more runs added to the tally. So it's turned out to be quite a handy over for Abu Dhabi Smashers. It's 13 gone, 83 for 5. Mujahid Amin to continue to bowl out his last over. Spin on offer. Yeah, it is a wide. Mujahid Amin is trying to keep it away from the arc of Kashane Roberts, which is quite surprising. Kashane Roberts, you can afford to bowl him towards the middle and leg stump because the ball is turning sharply, so just target the stumps. Yeah, that's a very good delivery. Much better from Mujahid Amin. Tons of experience on his shoulder is Mujahid Amin. He knows how to be bowling on these kind of surfaces, and there is something for the spinners today. It's turning all of a sudden in the semi-final. Tossed up. He's hit that in the air. Chance. Oh, he's done well. He has done extremely well. It's Gopa Kumar Krishna down in the deep. He's a tall man. And because of his height, he's taken full advantage to stop that for going for a maximum. Look at this effort. It was going over his head. Nicely timed. Ensured he is not contact with the ball when he was touching the skirting. These are the little moments which really uplift the mood in the camp. And Gopa Kumar, he saved 5 runs, or beg your pardon, 4 more runs because they ran 2. Brilliant stuff. Now the question lies is, when does Yasir Kaleem shift gears? It's been swept away, and his protection in the deep will only be a single. So they are bowling with a plan to Yasir Kaleem, and really not letting him free his arms, because they know that if you bowl anything or you give any width to Yasir Kaleem, he really pounces on it very quickly. So it's trying to target on the stumps. Tossed up, beautifully flighted by Mujahid Amin. So no boundaries conceded. This is excellent over and brilliant spell so far. One more delivery. I think he can just take a chance now to flight the delivery a bit more. Let Kashane Roberts play a big shot. He opts to go with a quicker delivery, and it's going to be only a single to close out. Another successful over for Lexington Shotguns. It's the end of the over, and also a brilliant spell by Mujahid Amin. 89 for 5 after 14. Beautifully bowled. Gopa Kumar Krishna has been reintroduced into the attack. And this is where Fahad Nawaz, I think he's a very good captain. He's taken a good call. Because Kashane Roberts, you can see he's trying to cut loose. So more often than not, we will see Kashane trying to play a few shots in this over. Beautifully done, top class. In every dot delivery, there will be pressure mounting on Abu Dhabi Smashers. And also pressure on Yasir Kaleem. He's been just running out of partners on the other end. Oh, I think that just slipped out of the hand of Gopa Kumar. The moment he released the ball, that was always a wide. Yeah, that's the last delivery. Well done. Behind the stumps, Daud Ijaz. Having a good day overall behind the stumps is Daud. Another dot. Oh, that's ricocheted off his hands and gone towards the stumps. Umpire has given that not out. It's going to be an interesting replay though. Let's have a look. Let's slow it down and have a look. That ricochet of his fingers. Oh, very lucky Yasir Kaleem. This would have been a huge moment in the game. There, the bat was behind the line, but I think we need to give benefit here to the umpires as well, as there's no third umpire. So you have to make a decision on field. Driven beautifully along the carpet. Another single. Now this is what's happening now. The other batters, they're playing a lot of dot deliveries, and after playing 2 to 3 dot deliveries, they give a single to Yasir Khalim on the last 2 deliveries. And then you expect him to go for those big shots. The runs has to be coming from both the ends. Kashane Roberts, he's already eaten up 23 deliveries. It's high time somebody needs to support him. That's a beautiful shot. He's the lone warrior fighting in the middle for his side. So all eyes on him. So much is dependent on Yasir Khalim if they've got any chance to be reaching more than 150 runs, which is below par, mind you. Rohan Mustafa, very unlucky today, getting that inside edge and getting bowled on the bowling of Gopa Kumar. Brilliant bit of bowling, and that was a full toss. Should have been hit out of the park. He's missed out. 15 gone, 92 for 5. Right then, this is a very interesting move. Fahad Nawaz, he's introduced himself into the attack, the captain. This one is hit hard towards cover, but only a single. I would have really liked Yasir Khalim try to take the majority of the strike in this over. So Kashane Roberts will have to go big now. There is a couple of wickets or a couple of batters to come after this. There's Hafizur Rahman, who he can really smash the ball hard. Farooq Mohammad, we saw what he can do yesterday. Just a single. There's no urgency whatsoever. I think they will have to play with a big heart here and have that fearless and courageous approach. Kashane Roberts, 25 deliveries already. High time. And I think Fahad Nawaz should be the bowler they should be really targeting, because he hasn't bowled much in this tournament. Yasir Khalim goes big. It's in the air and put down. You can't afford to be dropping Yasir Khalim in a semi-final. We'll have to wait and see how costly could this be proving. Dawood Ijaz not happy. Fahad Nawaz, the captain, not happy. Shimmying down the track, trying to play that inside-out shot, but that bat twisting and turning. And in the end, it's put down. Another single. I would just love to see the intent coming in from Kashane Roberts. There's no intent. I understand he was trying to play a big shot, and if the ball is pitched in a good length, then you opt to change your mind in the last split second and take a single. But it's more like a premeditated mindset coming in from Kashane Roberts, that I am only going to take a single wherever the ball is pitched. A couple of prime examples we have witnessed in the last delivery, should have been hit, and also in the last over where it was a juicy full toss by Gopa. You could see he had no real intentions or planning to hit the ball big. Again, cut away, just a single. It's not going to harm. Oh. Careful. Can't afford to be leaking runs like this. So 6 singles coming in this over. Very good start by Fahad. 16 gone, 98 for 5. Just the last 4 overs remaining in this innings. It's the big first semi-final which we are witnessing, and Abu Dhabi Smashers are in a spot of bother. The problem is that they have been losing wickets at regular intervals. The moment we see this partnership being formed, they lose a wicket. There you go, the player of the match. Last night, his heroics with the ball, with the bat, is definitely required yet again. This is in the air. And has it cleared? It has. That's a monstrous hit. Kashane Roberts, he's decided he's going to cut loose and switch on his beast mode. And also with that huge maximum, Abu Dhabi Smashers have reached the 100 mark. They're now 104 for 5 and still 23 more legal deliveries remaining. This is much more like it. Kashane Roberts said enough is enough. It's high time. I should look to express myself and back my natural game, and that is to clear the boundaries. Need 45 to 50 more runs to challenge Lexington shotguns. The second team who have not lost a game in this tournament. They've played 3, they have won 3. Alongside them is of course 7 districts. They've played 3, they've won 3. What a brilliant game we are witnessing. A bit of a fight back now coming in from Abu Dhabi Smashers. Partnership growing. Oh, look at this. Kashane Roberts, he's gone big. It's long, it's high. Back-to-back maxis. Jamshed, he's taken to the cleaners in the 17th over, and all of a sudden now, the runs are coming thick and fast. These are very, very valuable runs. And Kashane, he is jumped to 30 in no time. And this is much more like it. Fahad Nawaz, the captain, straight away has ran to Jamshed. And what is the message going to be? He's bowling too full to Kashane. Needs to adjust his length. And also, where are the variations? Where are the slower bounces? Those block hole Yorkers. 2 loose deliveries. Where does Kashane go next? Oh, he slashes it towards the point region. It's racing away towards the boundary. Does extremely well. Brilliant bit of fielding. It's Mohammad Mohsin down in the deep. He certainly saved a couple of runs, but nonetheless, this is turning out to be an expensive over. Look at this. Clearing his front leg. Making room for himself and intentionally wanted to go over the top. And almost getting a boundary. Look at that effort. Excellent work in the deep by Mohammad Mohsin. 14 runs in 3 deliveries. This is the over they were eyeing. They would want to convert this into a 20-23 runs over. Just playing it with soft hands. Beautifully done. So over to you, Yasir Karim. It's time for you to cut loose now. Not many deliveries remaining. 150 is definitely on the cards, but they should be looking to score somewhere around 165, 170 also, you never know. If both of these go berserk in the middle. Much relaxed now. They've got something to bowl. Driven. Couldn't really come underneath the ball. Will only be a single. It's turning out to be quite a handy over for Abu Dhabi Smashers. The problem is that they've been losing wickets consistently. There you go. Rohan Mustafa is enjoying his outing in the middle. Alongside his captain on his right is Zain. Alishan Sharfu relaxed. These are the 2 men, 3 men I would say. Rohan, Alishan, Rahul Chopra. They were the ones who really put their team into a commanding position yesterday. And this is why they're playing the semi-finals. Oh, very, very lucky. A bit of a stutter between them and a dot delivery. Oh, eventful over comes to the end. A lot of runs have been picked up. 17 gone. 114 for 5. Now this is a very interesting move. Fahad Nawaz, he's going to bowl one more over. I think this could be a break or make or break over. Because Yasir Kaleem and Kashane Roberts, they will definitely be trying to target Fahad Nawaz, who hasn't bowled much in this tournament. The first delivery, it's outside edge. It's trickling away towards the boundary. It will find the fence. What a start here in this over, getting a boundary. And all of a sudden now, Abu Dhabi Smashers, they will believe they've got a perfect opportunity to score a big target here. And not the most elegant of strokes. It was a genuine outside edge. And Fahad Nawaz couldn't really believe his luck. Making some minor adjustments in the field. 118 is what they've scored. The projected score is showing around 138, which will not be enough. Oh, that is an outrageous shot. Unbelievable stuff here from Yasir Kaleem. My word. I can't really just elaborate and emphasize more on this shot. Look at this. It's a very tough shot to execute. Preempting, creating room for himself, and then going over the head of the point fielder. How beautifully did he time that? Short delivery, and Yasir Kaleem goes big, goes high, goes handsome for a maximum. This is what I was mentioning. Fahad Nawaz, it was a surprising move for him to be bringing himself in for the second over, because that's where Yasir Kaleem and Kashane Roberts, they've already decided to cut loose. And this was a huge gamble, which is heavily going against Lexington shotgun CC. 4-4, followed by a huge maximum. And Yasir Kaleem, he is up and running, 43 in just 31. A match-winning knock. And this is the class of this man, Yasir Kaleem. Time and time again, we have seen him getting his team out of these difficult situations. And yet again, he's really putting up a show. Such a sweet timer of the ball. Cleared the boundary with utmost ease. Short delivery, and driven will be a taut delivery. Missed out on that, Yasir Kaleem. That's up in the air. Is this a chance? Oh my word, that is a maximum. Unbelievable hit by Yasir Kaleem. How do you even do that? This is something which I have been not seeing in this tournament. Players going away from the stumps and creating room and going over the long off for a maximum on the back foot. Another one. Make that another 6. It's turning out to be a huge over. And Yasir Kaleem, take a bow, young man. You are putting your team into a commanding position. It's turning out to be a huge over. Yasir Kaleem, excellent stuff in the middle. It's raining sixes. Exhilarating stuff in the middle. What a huge overcoming in the context of play. And it's Yasir Kaleem alongside Kashane turning on the heat. Oh, beautifully done. There you go. A Caribbean touch here from Kashane Roberts, the man from Jamaica. He's really picked it beautifully and has just clobbered this for a maximum. Hanifullah Muhammad now is targeted. On the very first ball, he's been pumped for a 6. 146 for 5 now. They will be much satisfied with this score. And these two men have put their team into a commendable position after they were struggling. And then came Kashane Roberts. He had a plan. He started off slowly, valued his wicket, and then once he got his eye in the middle, you can see what destruction he's been causing. This is going to be a wide. Surely it is. That's way above the headline. Not too sure why Hanifullah Muhammad is not very happy with the decision. That was a wide any day. Right then, 147 for 5. We were discussing if they could get to that 150 mark. Well, now we can discuss that if they can get to 180. You never know, because Yasir Kaleem and Kashane Roberts, runs are coming from both the ends. It's not only Yasir hitting, it's Kashane Roberts also. He's cut loose. Makes room. It's going to go towards the boundary. Trying to surprise him with a sharp bouncer. But smart is Kashane Roberts. And that's going to be another boundary. What a terrific comeback here by Abu Dhabi Smashers. And pressure is back on Lexington shotguns. That was a poor delivery. When you know that the fine leg is in the circle, the third man is in the circle, you're bowling a bouncer, it's not going to work in your favor. Not too sure what Hanifullah was thinking on this delivery. Easy pickings for Kashane Roberts. This should go down as one of the best partnership we are witnessing, which is now worth 85 runs. Exceptional stuff we are witnessing in the middle. They were 66 for 5, mind you. They're now 151 for 5. Kashane goes big. That's long. It's huge. Enormous. It's into the outer space. Somebody stop him. Kashane Roberts, he seems to be unstoppable. The destructive machine. Bang. And no need to run. He said, stay there where you are, Yasir Kaleem. I know when I hit, it stays hit. My goodness, what an incredible comeback we are witnessing by a champion side, Abu Dhabi Smashers. They were down and out until yesterday. They weren't sure if they will qualify for the semi-finals. They're here now, and this is a brilliant fight back and a great comeback. 6 wide, 4-6. What's coming next? Where does he bowl? Hanifullah Muhammad. He is absolutely stunned as to what's happening in the middle. This is in the air. Tries to shuffle across the stumps. And that's it. Kashane Roberts, you can now raise your bat with pride because you have played one of your best knocks in your life in the all-important semi-finals. When the chips were down, Kashane came in and he has steadied the ship and he's put his team into a commanding position. Hats off to you, young man. You've played one of the best knocks we've seen in this tournament. Last two deliveries. Pressure on Hanifullah Muhammad. Where does he bowl? The pressure is mounting. Hanifullah Muhammad, he's smiling, but I can seriously tell he is under tremendous pressure. That is pretty much on the cards. This is what these two have done. Yasir Kaleem and Kashane Roberts. They're on the verge of getting a 100-run partnership. It's hit in the air. It was in the slot. And not getting it from the middle of the bat. Just getting a lot of elevation, but just not the distance in the end. 94 runs is worth the partnership. Unbelievable comeback by Abu Dhabi Smashers. That's a better delivery by Hanif. He saw the batter coming down the track and that's where he fired onto his body line. Another huge over coming in for Abu Dhabi Smashers. 161 for 5. Right then, we are into the last over of this innings. It's going to be Mohammad Mohsin. That one over from Fahad Nawaz, that's where they really got back in the game. It was a huge over, and then the last over when Kashain and Yasir Kaleem, they went absolutely berserk in the penultimate over, getting plenty of runs. 161, this is a very good score now. And Lexington shotguns, their body language is slightly gone down. It's the all-important semi-final, mind you. It's the knockout game. They are fighting for a spot in the grand finale. Steaming is Mohammad Mohsin. Has been driven in Yasir Kaleem. We can see the agony on his face the moment he knew that that hasn't been timed so well. Only a single. Well, this is high-quality batting is what we have witnessed today. Kashain Roberts, he started off very slowly. He took those singles, doubles, got his eye in the middle. He applied himself. And then, once he got settled, that's where he decided, right, I'm going to get my beast mode on and show what I'm made of. 15, 36. And those sixes weren't small. They were huge maximums. He's a very powerful man. Nicely done. Excellent delivery. Kashain Roberts, just showing his cards a little too early, moving around the stumps. Created room. This is where Mohammad Mohsin trying to fire it right in the block hole onto the stumps. Good bit of cricket all around. Yeah, by far he has been the standout bowler for me alongside Mujahid Amin. Unlucky he hasn't picked up a wicket. But this is some score now from Abu Dhabi Smashers. They will be mighty pleased. Their dugout will be much relaxed. It's been played inside out with this protection. They've got a fielder towards the point region, so only a single. It's turning out to be a good over by Mohammad Mohsin. He's really reading the batter and bowling accordingly. Now this is going to be a contest within a contest. Mohammad Mohsin to Yasir Kaleem. 59 runs in 37, 51 in 38. This has been absolutely magnificent stuff, breathtaking to say the least by Yasir Kaleem and Kashain Roberts. Outside edge, not very convincing, but it will trickle away towards the boundary. 4 more welcome runs. And you can see they are shell-shocked here, the men in black and yellow. Shimmies down the track, outside edge, third man in the circle. And no chance for the fielders. That's gone for a boundary. So 6 runs in this over, 2 more legal deliveries remaining. If you can smash 2 sixes, that's going to make it 179. Not going to be easy against Irfan Hafiz, Mohammad Hafiz, Farooq Momand. They'll just keep on coming at you. A very, very dangerous bowling lineup. Rohan Mustafa, oh, how can we forget him? That's been helped away towards the fine leg. A poor delivery by Mohammad Mohsin. I don't understand the tactics here. Keeping the fine leg and the third man in the circle, and you are bowling a bumper to Yasir Kaleem. Yeah, it was the slower bouncer, but even then it's not going to work. Very smart batting by Yasir Kaleem. You can see he waited, and then intentionally played it late towards the fine leg region, knowing that there's no protection in that region. Excellent game awareness here by Yasir Kaleem. Such a mature knock. Came in at a tough stage where his team was struggling. Even Kashane Roberts, when he walked in the middle, there was a lot of pressure in the middle because they were losing wickets left, right, and centre. Kashane wasn't really timing the ball when he came in. But then all of a sudden, Kashane showing what he's made of. Played an unbelievable innings, 51 match-winning runs. Last delivery of the first innings. This has been hit along the carpet. Straight away, Yasir Kaleem said, let's come back for the second. This might be a run out. Poor throw to sum up the innings. And this has to go down as one of the best comebacks I have seen in this tournament. 173 for 5. They were down and out at 51 for 5. And then came these two. Have scored a 100-run partnership between them. And now they have put their team into a very good position. 173 is a brilliant score against any side on this kind of a wicket. If you have a bowling lineup which has Mohammad, Irfan Hafiz and Rohan Mustafa. There you go. It's just pretty much visible what happened. The first three batters couldn't really get going. Huge blow, Ali Shan and Rohan Mustafa going early, and then Rahul Chopra and Zishan. All of them not getting double figures. Yasir Kaleem and Kashane Roberts. These are the two men who really took their team over the line and have scored a decent score. Yeah, talking about the bowling, I think Mujahid Amin, he was absolutely brilliant. Look at those figures. 4 overs, 15 runs and 2 wickets with the economy of 3.75. Exceptional bowling alongside Gopa Kumar, also 3 wickets, and they gave only 19 runs. Fahad Nawaz, a day to forget. Huge second over he gave. Other than that, you can see all the bowlers have bowled well. And Hanifullah also was slightly expensive. Total of 30 extras have been given. That is one thing to note. It's a lot of extras which they have given. Right then, first inning done and dusted for the first semi-final here in Abu Dhabi T20 Bash. It's going to be Lexington Shotgun CC. When they come out to chase, they'll need 174 in the allotted 20 overs with a required run rate of 8.7. It is going to be a fascinating run chase. We'll take a short break. Once we are back, we will be all set for the run chase. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Monzol, Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025, the first semi-final. And we have already witnessed great contest, great counter punch, great partnership from Kishan Roberts and Yasir Kaleem. They put up a show which got them to a very competitive total 173 for 5. A magnificent partnership which really set the game up here. Lexington, they will need 174 to win this and march through to the finals. This man on your screen, Israr Ahmed, is absolutely key here to this run chase alongside Fad Nawaz. He's Fizur Rahman Sheikh with the new ball. Down the leg side, starts off with a wide. Early on, Lexington won the toss and decided to bowl first. They got Abu Dhabi Smashers 5 down for 66. And from there onward, 107 run partnership between Kishan Roberts and Yasir Kaleem. Yasir Kaleem once again showing his mettle. 69 of 40 deliveries, striking at 172. Kishan Roberts provided the blitz as well, 51 of 38 with 4 towering sixes. Got them to 173 for 5. We got a match on our hands. He's gone big here. That's his strength. Has he cleared long on? We'll have to wait and see. Played with the swing, played with the angle. That's a beautiful shot. Pitched up delivery. He's got wonderful balance, Israr. And he's got wonderful form going into this game as well. That was a boundary. Not carried all the way for 6. Pressure on Hafiz here. He's a quality bowler. May not be a bad idea to just look to take one across Israr. Well, he does go away from him and sliced away Farooq there in that gully area. This is exciting stuff. He's a quality bowler. Can swing it both ways. Can he strike early? They've got a powerful batting lineup. Oh, this is absolutely majestic. Don't worry about that one. That is gone. Gone way, way back. Over long on for 6. Israr is stamping his authority here. That is not an easy shot to execute when the ball is swinging back from left arm over the wicket. But have a look at the technique as well. Stand and deliver. Great balance at the crease. He's truly in magnificent form here. And he's showing his class. Someone needs to rescue the ball here. That has disappeared a long way back. What a great shot from Israr. 4 and a 6. Farooq is having a long chat with Fizur Rahman here. Israr is really key to this run chase at the top of the order. 11 for none. First 3 deliveries. For 9. After a brisk start here, action-packed first over. He's steaming in. Again opted to go for that Yorker. Turned out to be a low full toss. I have a feeling it's going to be a very close game. Two quality sides, powerful batting lineup, some quality bowlers on show here from Abu Dhabi Smashers. This is going to be a tense finish. Place in the finals or nothing. There's a lot on stake here. Shaping back, clearly drifting towards leg stump. For naught, Fahd Nawaz will be facing his first delivery. He's someone who can play that anchor role. He's got the technique as well. It's a powerful batting lineup. I think he needs to bat right through here, the captain. Oh, almost got through. That is a wonderful delivery from a face. 12 for naught after one. For none after the first over. It's going to be Mohammad Irfan Hafiz. And this man is a special bowler, I tell you what. He's got the ability to take wickets, and he's going to be key to this game here. If he gets it right, he could be in business. That's a short ball, pulled away behind square for 4. Israr is not backing away from the challenge. Short ball to start off, and he really is in terrific form, full of confidence as well. Great placement with that shot. He's got to get the ball up here. With Israr, there's a tendency, the bowler is reluctant to pitch the ball up because of his ability to hit down the ground, but you got to give the new ball a chance to swing. Just like that, pushed away on the offside. Gets a quick single direct hit, but no damage done. He's safely in. That was my point, I think. With the kind of movement he gets, he's got to hit that corridor of uncertainty. And if he plays a big shot, so be it. But you're giving yourself a chance to nick him off or find the timber. Bowling shot is not the way to go. You're playing into his hands with only 2 fielders outside this 30-yard circle. Stylishly played, brilliantly done by the skipper. He's away with the boundary, square of the wicket. Fahd Nawaz, 4 runs. That's a great shot. Little too wide here from Irfan. Lovely technique that had leaning forward is key to driving and driving well. Early on in the piece, they got to get it right here. They're off to a flyer. It's a brand new ball. They need to get it right, get a couple of early wickets. They got a strong batting lineup. Pulled away from Fahd Nawaz in front of square. This is a top shot. The captain is looking in ominous form now. Oh. Two excellent shots. One of the front foot and one off the back foot. That goes to show the mindset he's in. Very positive. And those feet are moving well. That's key. When he's playing well, he's treat to watch, and I like the move that he's gone up top. He's been in batting in the middle order last year or so, where he's lost his form. That's a good delivery, the steep bounce there. I like that move up the order. A couple of seasons ago, he was scoring lots of runs, Fahd Nawaz, at the top of the order. And then that dip in form, move to middle order, hasn't quite worked for him. He's got back at the top of the order, and I think that's his spot. He's got to stick with it for a length of time, and the big scores will come. Beautiful delivery, almost got him. That's the best ball he's bowled in this over. 13 of the over, 2 overs gone, 25 for naught. Is Tosif Imran. They have to go with spin here, left arm spin. So they have quickly realized they got to do something here. And there's a change in bowling. Will this be change of fortunes for Abu Dhabi Smashers? Oh, that is poor delivery. It's all too easy for Israr, and he's absolutely toying with this bowling at the moment. 6 back foot square leg. Very simple technique. Watches the ball closely, and he didn't try to hit it hard. Got low and just almost scooped it behind square for 6. Nicely played on the onside. Played nicely on the offside. Fahd Nawaz is also biddling the ball nicely. He's got to hang in there. Don't try anything out of the ordinary. While he gives himself room and he goes big. And he's got all of it. That is some cricket shot from Fahd Nawaz. Ominous signs here for Lexington shotgun in this semi-final. They're taking the game on. A wonderful shot. Giving himself room back over the bowler's head, over the side screen for 6. He goes for the sweep. This looks a little close, but I think the height was the factor. 3 overs, 38 without loss. Ron Mustafa drops it short. Israr is just on another planet at the moment. This man is literally taking the game away from Abu Dhabi Smashers. They got to find answers. Ron Mustafa into the attack. Such an experienced cricketer. Drops it short. Easily dealt with it. This is a onslaught where they'll need to find an answer to. Good delivery. Stayed away on the offside for a single. That's where he's been so smart. He's picking his moments. I just pulled out a bit of gamesmanship. Night away on the offside. Good stuff from Ron. They need a sense of calmness here. A moment of inspiration from somewhere. Still, it's a long way to go, 174. After a brisk start, but a wicket could change things up here. Cracked. Little fumble, but no damage done. There's good stuff here after that 6. Single and 2 dots. He's got to keep on building on those dots here. Oh, beautifully done. Over mid-off. This is some start here from Lexington. 49 for none. And Fahd Nawaz, probably he's looked in his best form so far in this competition. That too on a big day. It means a lot as a captain if you're able to lead from the front. And he's given them a good start here. Worked away on the onside. And almost got to a boundary. It's wonderful timing. Couple to finish the 4th. 50 up here for Lexington. 51 for none after 4. straight away on the offside. Just a single. They need a period of play where they can just tie things up here, possibly break this partnership. And one brings two. They've got to keep reminding themselves here. They're experienced cricketers. Ron Mustafa, Alishan Sherfu, Irfan Hafiz, Mohammad Farooq. I think he's got a big role to play, the right arm leg spinner. They will need wickets. Heaved away on the leg side. Ron does well. Inside edge, trying to hit the ball too hard. This back of length delivery, and he wanted to really smash it through the offside. A little bit of extra bounce there. They desperately need wickets. Oh, that is the length. That is the length on this surface. With that sort of movement, you're giving yourself a chance to nick him off. Because he's going to look to play that big shot. And you're always in business when someone is looking to play those big shots. Words of wisdom there from Ron Mustafa. He knows that this is the moment of game where they need to find inspiration, and he's been an inspirational leader for a long time. Oh, that is the length, beautifully bowled. Unlucky there for Irfan. An outside edge flown past the keeper into the fence for 4. That was a quality delivery. Oh, look at that, that's beautifully bowled. Probing stuff here from Irfan. Perfect length, a little bit of movement. That's where they got it wrong initially. They bowled short at him. They're running away with the show. 1 wicket could bring 2. The late Shane Warne said, add 2 wickets to the current total and it's a different ball game. Oh, that is another cracker of a delivery from Irfan. Yasser with a desperate dive. I don't think so. That carried. Top stuff here. Exciting stuff all round. Israr just living dangerously of late. 61 for none after 5. Upesh, and just short of the skipper on the offside. They definitely need a moment of inspiration from somewhere. A brilliant catch or a run out or a great ball. That's what they need. Because Lexington, they're making light work of this run chase. 61 for none. Quicker delivery onto the pads. Fad Nawaz is getting back to somewhere around his best. The way he's timing the ball this afternoon. Played some special shots. huge shout from Ron Mustafa. He thinks that he's caught Israr right in front. This will be interesting replay. But I had a feeling it was just slipping past leg stump. Let's have a look. Yeah, that arm ball. You can see that off stump was visible on the angle. It may have just clipped leg stump, but if there's any doubt, it usually goes the batter's way. Again, clipped away. He's firing those Yorkers in. That went straight to short fine. Again, not giving him room or the length. Israel just needs to buy his time here. He's off to a rollicking start. Well, this is frustration for Ron Mustafa. They managed to get two there. Intelligent batting. That's what is required. We have seen so many times things can change pretty quickly. So they got to be smart here, these two. What a start to the run chase. 65 for no loss after 6. $65 for none. This is in the air. This could be a huge moment. Someone has got to catch it. Yes! That's a huge blow here. It's Rahul Chopra who takes the catch. They've induced Israr Ahmed into playing a loose shot. Little bit of spin from Tausif Imran and he's got the big fish. This will open up this game. Oh, that Australian style there. That reverse cup from Rahul Chopra. Everyone was looking at him. And he hangs on to an important catch. 65 for 1. Brings Ali Abid to the middle. $65 for 1. Ali Abid walks out fresh from 100 yesterday, 109 unbeaten, but this is the moment. It's a different ball game. The current rate is 10.5. They're in control. Less than 8 runs per over required, but we have seen in knockout games things can change pretty quickly. This is a very important innings for Ali Abid. Being a number 3, he's got to draw that experience here. Nice drive to get off the mark. Sweeper on the offside. And as well, a couple of runs for Ali Abid. Flowing drive to get off the mark. Cut off the back foot. putting pressure on the man in the deep, and that's not great, and that's really is not the kind of fielding you required when you're looking to put pressure. That was never two there. Good bit of flight from Tosif. His first over was expensive. He bowled it in the power play, but it's a good comeback now that he's got rid of Israr. That's nicely bowled. Big slog sweep. He's taken on the man. This is a chance. What a catch! Oh, he's just stepped over the ropes. Muhammad Farooq was close to the ropes. Another huge moment. Big slog sweep. One of his favorite shots. Great camera work as well. Look at that. Look at him jump. Takes it. Unfortunately, steps over the ropes for 6. 75 for 1 after 7. Things are happening here at Mons Oval in Abu Dhabi. Ron Mustafa continuing here. They need double strike and they're almost pulled off. Ali Abid taking a bit of a risk. Just got enough on it to get away with it. 98 more required. Nicely played. Square of the wicket. There'll be at least 2 there. Nicely played from Ali Abid. Nicely played on the offside from Fahad Nawaz. And that's where he needs to just calm down here. They're ahead of the run rate, so they just need to keep it simple. Good stuff here from Ron. 5 runs of the over. Worked away on the onside. Make it 6 of the over. 8 gone. 81 for 1. $81 for 1 after 8 overs. It's Hafiz continuing here. Outside edge. There's no one in that cordon. He's getting the ball to go away. '81, '82 with that single. 92 required. They need more wickets. That's the only way they can claw themselves back into this contest. That is a bit of a loose shot there from Fad Nawaz. And looking to use his feet, possibly hit another boundary. I think they just need to calm down here. Another big shot and he misses. This is good stuff here from Hafiz. He's been unlucky in the last few overs. He's got himself back into that groove of bowling that length where we have seen it so many times pick up wickets. Again, drives straight to the fielder. Good period of play here. Few dots building. 6 of the last over. So, just fighting hard here, Abu Dhabi Smashers. Pulled away, kept it along the carpet. Square leg is back. Good over, back-to-back good overs. Can just cause that extra bit of pressure on the batting unit. He has to finish well now. Just 2 runs of the first 5 deliveries. If he closes out this over well here, they got something to work with. They got to hang in there. Never know. Quiet period of play can bring a wicket or two. All of a sudden game changes. Got to have that belief. Oh, again thick outside half of the bat. Straight to third man. Top over from Hafiz. 9 gone. 84 for 1. Mohammad Farooq into the attack. Such a wonderful leg spinner with the variety he'll require to take wickets. On that stage of the game, Mujahid Amin was magnificent. Got the ball to spin. Can he replicate that performance here, Farooq? He's got to match that here in the middle overs. Opposition 9 wickets in hand. 2 good players of spin in the middle. He's got his work cut out. Cuts. Oh, that would have been close. Sent back, and rightly so. Again goes for that reverse. Misses that Fahad Nawaz. After a quick start of late, he's just struggled to rotate strike and maybe building that pressure on him. Good start from Farooq. Drops it short. He pulls it and pulls it in the gap for 4. Slightly short there from Farooq. And this is a slow surface. Provided him the time and a boundary to break the shackles for Fahad Nawaz. This is in the air. Didn't time that. Alishan there is a real live wire in the field, keeps it to a single. There are signs of this pitch slowing down, and this could be a period of play where maybe we see the scoring gets a bit harder. That's where they need to be smart. They're ahead of the rate. Keep it simple. Decent over from Mohammad Farooq comes to an end. 10 gone. 90 for 1. 84 required of the last 10 for Lexington.
Well, going along well after 10 overs, 90 already scored. Just the 1 wicket lost. Israr Ahmed, the victim. Fahad Nawaz plays an inside-out shot. That is a magnificent hit. 1 bounce into the fence. This is the class of the captain, Fahad Nawaz. Such a stylish player. Brilliant stroke, in full control. He's so strong towards the offside region, and it was marginally full. And look at how quickly Fahad Nawaz read the length and has picked it up beautifully for a boundary. What a start to this over. They are targeting their premier bowler Hafiz, who was the player of the match, who picked up 5 wickets in the first game. But today he's been all over the place. Beautifully driven once again. Good stroke by Fahad Nawaz. This too is running towards the boundary. Long chase. Rohan Mustafa does well in the end. And they will scamper back for a second. So things are not looking so bright at the moment for the men in pink. Abu Dhabi Smashers, after doing so well, and they were struggling in the first innings after being 50 for 4, or rather 66 for 5, they went on to score 173. But then the bowlers, they're not really putting up a show. A lot was rather expected from this man on your screen, Hafiz, but hasn't picked up a wicket so far. It's been pulled away beautifully. And bit of a fumble. Kashane Roberts is the culprit. And Fahad Nawaz has smashed this once again. Short delivery and bounced on it beautifully into the vacant region. And Kashane Roberts is made a mess of it. Not the best technique, trying to stop it with one hand. He should have got his both hands onto the ball. Nonetheless, it's turning out to be a productive over. And also, 100 mark comes up for Team Lexington Shotguns in just 10.3. They are running away with the show. They are inching closer to cement the spot in the grand finale today itself. Nudged away beautifully. This is very smart cricket. Sensible approach by Fahad Nawaz. He's playing a very handy knock. He's leading from the front, setting an example for the side as a captain. 41 in just 29 deliveries. stood his ground early on. He just supported his partner Israr Ahmed, who went berserk, 42 in just 22 with those 3 huge maximums. And just after his departure, it's Fahad Nawaz who's taking the responsibility. It's just pulled away, it's in the air, but not timing it. Farooq Momin down there in the deep. So there's no need to do anything silly now. Fahad Nawaz, he knows that he's already gotten a lot of runs in this over. 12 runs is what they've picked up in the first 5 deliveries. There's no need for any kind of risk. You're going along so well, and all you have to do is don't give them wickets. The moment the match will get longer and the wickets will not come for Abu Dhabi Smashers, that's where you will see the shoulders getting dropped, and they will be starting losing faith, because not many runs to be defending here. Just the 72. Flicked away beautifully once again. Kashane Roberts in action, and bit of a fumble once again will allow them to come back for a second. This is excellent running by Fahad Nawaz. He was the one who initiated to come back for the second, and well responded by his partner Ali Abid. Excellent over by 4 Lexington shotguns. It's 104 for 1 after 11. A lot is expected from Mohammad Farooq Moment. He's bowled decent first over, just 6 runs is what he gave. Goes big. Is this a chance? Fielder coming underneath, and Tausif takes a clean catch. There comes the celebration, and Ali Abid can't believe his luck. It was there to be hit in the slot and should have been hit out of the park, but he's found the field in the deep, and this is the breakthrough they were desperately after. They've picked up a huge wicket in the context of play. The centurion in the last game will have to go back after scoring 18 in 15 deliveries. It's 104 for 2. Sagar Kalyan, the new batter who's just walked in the center at number 4 position. Another tremendous right-handed stylish batter. Missed out in the last game, wasn't available, but he's back in this all-important semi-final. And he's going to be facing the lights of Mohammad Farooq Momin, getting a pricey wicket of Ali Abid. Nicely bowled, that's wrong one. Read well in the end by Sagar Kalyan. But there's no need to panic for Lexington shotgun CC. When you know that you need 17, 8.4, you've got 8 wickets in your hands, you bat deep, the pressure should be on Abu Dhabi Smashers. Tossed up delivery, turned out to be a full toss. It's been driven beautifully, and Sagar Kalyan will get off the mark with a single. Bit of a stutter in the middle, no damage done. Tossed up delivery once again. Good running. Fahad Nawaz playing it with soft hands. He's playing a mature innings. The captain knows the value of his wicket, And this is the time he would not want to get out because there's already one new batter in the middle, Sagar Kalyan. So Fahad Nawaz, all he has to do now is just hold one end. You've already gotten good runs in the last over. All you have to do is just pick up those singles and doubles and keep rotating strike. That's where we will see the pressure mounting on Abu Dhabi Smashers. This is in the air, not in full control. Chance takes it. So do we have a twist in the tail? It's Ali Shan Sharf who takes a catch, and it's a double strike in the 11th over. It's Mohammad Farooq Momin. He's created magic once again. That ball slightly turning in the end. And Ali Shan, one of the safest fielders in the house, he's not going to drop those. So 2 down in the 12th over. And all of a sudden now, Abu Dhabi Smashers, they'll believe they've got a real chance to make a comeback in this game. It's 106 for 3. Right then, just after the first innings, we had the man of the moment, Kashane Roberts, with Asghar Khan in the middle. Last delivery coming up. Excellent over by Farooq Momin. He's turning on the heat and he's brought us back in the game. Wickets is going to be a key element for Abu Dhabi Smashers to make a comeback. Nice over by Farooq, picking up 2 wickets. 12 gone, 107 for 3.
Well, I've got 2 very special players alongside me after their magnificent stand of 107 unbeaten when they were in trouble early on. And let's go through their mindset, how they pile up that partnership. They were 50 for 5 at one stage, and Kashane Robert put up a wonderful show, half century to him, and Yasser Kaleem as always, Mr. Consistent. First we go to the Jamaican. How you feel about it? You got enough at the halfway stage?
Yes, I feel pretty good about it. Last time me and my captain have a good talk, and he told me to just back myself and showcase my talent, and that's what I do today. Me and Yasser as well speak that we're going to bat some ball, and the final 6, we got to go.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, Yasser, what does it take to keep on performing at the highest level, especially when the chips are down?
So it's the kind of a job I've been given by the team. So I have to play long innings. I have to play, most of the overs and rotate the players around me. So it's a wonderful thing that the plans are coming. What we are planning is coming onto the field, and we wanted to score at least 160 runs on this wicket. The wicket is a little slow, so 173 runs any day on a day game, we will take it.
While they've got a competitive total, we don't have much time on our hands. Let's head to the action. That's it for now. Two truly magnificent players.
Well, thank you very much, Asghar Khan. Those were the 2 batters who played an exceptional log. What a partnership between them. About 100 runs. And they really put their team back into the game when they were really struggling at 66 for 5. And those 2 really steadied the ship. Brought their team back in the game. Beautifully played, but straight towards Rahul Chopra will only be a single. This is a perfect opportunity now for Abu Dhabi Smashers to really cash on and capitalize from this stage of the game, because you've already picked up 2 wickets in the last over. This is where you would believe that you can really tighten the screws and put the lid on the scoring. Oh, beautifully bowled. Usman Pandit getting his bat on time. Otherwise, this would have been a very close call. That LBW would have certainly come into play. Top quality over so far. Just the 3 runs. Coming in, Tausif Imran is doing a fabulous job so far. Placed towards long on for a single. That's all they need. Still, I would believe the match is in the grasp of Lexington shotgun CC. They don't have to do anything silly. All they have to do is try to target and play out all the 20 overs. Take this game deep. There's no need to press the panic button. Driven beautifully once again, Usman Pandit. He's playing a good knock since the time he's walked in. And a good over by Tausif. Just the 5 runs is what he's given. 13 gone, 112 for 3. Mohammad Farooq moment, these 2 overs from him are going to be so crucial. This is where Usman Pandit and Fahad Nawaz, they'll have to be a little careful and not try to target their premier bowler. Just try to take 5 or 6 singles in the over, that's it. Because, oh, this is not good. Who is the culprit? It's the captain, Zain Makbul Butt. Should have been stopped. These are very important runs. Just can't let the pressure release from here onwards when you've picked up 2 wickets in the 11th over. That's why you really need to tighten the screws. Farooq Mohammad, he's doing a fabulous job so far. Usman Pandit, another very talented right-handed batter. That's the wrong one. Well read in the end. Usman Pandit, he's reading his hands right till the end. And he knows more often than not, Mohammad Farooq Mohammad, he's bowling those wrong guns. Rather bowling his stock delivery. Not even seen the slider coming in from Mohammad Farooq Mohammad, the quicker one which really hurries on to the pads. You can opt to bowl to Usman Pandit because he's a relatively new batter who's just walked in the middle. Maybe try to just fire one onto the stumps, a quicker one. Yeah, that's the delivery. Beautifully bowled. So they do have a plan, Lexington Shotgun CC. They are not targeting Mohammad Farooq Mohammad. He's been absolutely brilliant in this tournament. Of course, was the player of the match yesterday, where he went on to score those important runs and also picked up a few wickets. Yeah, he's one of those bowlers who won't really give you much runs. Economical. Yet again is Mohammad Farooq Mohammad. That required run rate is stepped up to 9 runs per over, still 57 to win. It's anybody's game, but still Lexington Shotguns do have slight bit of advantage. This one has been swept away beautifully. Excellent stroke by Fahad Nawaz, and what a way to bring up his 50. The captain has led his team from the front and has created an example in the all-important semi-final. Such is the class of Fahad Nawaz rising to the occasion. And just when you would want your captain to perform, it's Fahad Nawaz. He is really turning on the heat and he's put up a show. 15 just 36. This is match-winning innings by the captain. Inside out. Now he's cut losing. Tremendous striking. This is absolutely magnificent stuff. And Fahad Nawaz, he's now switched on his beast mode. It's 14 gone, 125 for 3. A productive over coming in for Lexington Shotgun CC. Farooq Mohammad, a lot was expected from him in the last over, but he too was taken for a few runs. So all they need is just 49 runs in the last 6 overs. Hafiz ur Rahman, can he pick up a wicket for his team? Beautifully played. That's a very good shot, Usman Pandit. Just letting the ball come towards him, trying to play it late with soft hands. Singles and doubles will do the job for Lexington Shotguns. They are inching closer to cement a spot in the grand finale, which is going to be played here today itself. Mind you, there's another semi-final lined up, and that one is going to be an absolute crackerjack of a contest. It's 7 districts taking on Volcano Sports Academy. Two giants here in the UAE domestic circuit will be fighting it out for the place in the grand finale. Oh, that one just climbed onto Fahad Nawaz, but he's equal to the task. Managing and nudging it once again for a single. They are inching closer now and in desperate need of a breakthrough. If they can disengage this partnership and try to pick up Fahad Nawaz, that will be a huge moment in the game. Yes, it is Farooq Mohammad. He has gotten for a few runs in the last over, but then again, he is your premier bowler. He is the one who's been picking up wickets left, right and center. So don't remove him from the attack. Give him one more over. Let him flight the delivery and ask the batter to go for a big hit. Because if they keep on going with this momentum, with the singles and doubles, Lexington Shotguns, they will be reaching safely and winning this game comfortably in the end. Just like that, singles and doubles is all they need. Hafizur Rahman Sheikh was slightly wayward when he bowled the first spell. Well, I think one thing is something which we really need to praise of Team Abu Dhabi Smashers, and that is the extras. They've given only one extra so far in this innings. Tremendous bowling. They have been disciplined, and that is something which we have seen the other teams not doing so well. We've seen a lot of wides in this tournament. Well, the commentator's curse, they say, has gotten on to Hafizur Rahman. My bad, Hafiz. He was bowling so well until that last delivery, just straying onto the leg side, and also that angle, trying to bring it in Fahad Nawaz, but just not getting the direction right on that occasion. So make that 2 extras now in this innings. Talking about Lexington Shotguns, they gave 30 extras. That might just come and haunt them. Played down the ground, but there's a fielder, only a single. Now, Abu Dhabi Smashers, from their point of view, if they are not getting any wickets, they need to ensure one thing, that don't let Lexington Shotguns CC just run away with the show. Try to take this game right into that last over, and even if they need 7 to 8 runs per over, you never know. And the pressure will automatically shift on to Lexington Shotgun CC because it's their game to lose. And that's where, like Abu Dhabi Smashers, they'll have to have that faith in themselves that they can still win the game. Maybe Rohan Mustafa could be one option. He could be introduced. Sharp bouncer, the umpire has given that one for the over. Dot delivery, even the dot deliveries are going to be handy for Abu Dhabi Smashers. Hafizur Rahman. He's bowling a decent over. Your objective has to be don't concede boundaries. Try to bowl it according to your field. And this over, Hafizur Rahman Sheikh, he has been switched on. He looks all charged up. He looks pumped up. And he is bowling with a lot of heat. He knows there is a lot at stake. They lose and that's it. Out of the tournament, not reaching the finals. Worked away, straight away. Usman Pandit has called that for 2. Shane Roberts is charging onto the ball and easy pickings. Brilliant running. He saw there's a huge real estate towards that mid-wicket region. Placed it to perfection, getting 2 more runs. It's 15 gone, 132 for 3. Well, this is a good move. Captain Zain, he's opted to stick around with Farooq Mohammad. Even he went for plenty. This is in the air. Is this a chance? And it's gone towards the long on region. Tausif Imran does well. He saved a certain boundary for his side, and that's important runs added to the tally. Fahad Nawaz, what a brave knock the captain he's played. Came out to open the innings, and we are into the 16th over. Still he's there in the center. It shows he's played absolutely magnificent cricket. Oh, look at that. That is the Fahad Nawaz we know. He's unleashed, and he has made that ball disappear into the stands, into the dugout. Look at this. Creates room. That's a stunning and sensational hit into his own dugout. They applause. They can sense a victory here. And he said, I'm going to take the matters in my own hands. I am the captain, and the responsibility is on my shoulders. Such a brave, brave captain. Sweeps it away, sweeps it fine. Another boundary. Fahad Nawaz, he's toying around with the bowlers now, and they seem to be absolutely out of answers. He's taking down one of their premier spinners, Farooq Mohammad, and he seems to be perplexed in the middle. This is breathtaking, exhilarating stuff, to say the least, by Fahad Nawaz. Take a bow, young man. You've really played a handy and a valuable knock for your side, and his batting technique has been simply impeccable. Struck down the ground once again, and it's going to be a single. Huge over once again. Farooq Mohammad, so much was expected from him, and also he was a bowler. They would want to pick up a wicket in this over, but then he's already gone for 13. Usman Pandit can just nudge it around for a single. Cut away beautifully. Again in the gap. They're really playing and toying around with the field here at the moment, are Lexington shotguns. It's just that one player who's been performing. It's all the players who've been really performing well. Ali Abid got a century. Usman Pandit was player of the match. Fahad Nawaz was player of the match once. So it has been a collective effort by these men in yellow and black. Soft hands, single. It seems like they've given up the game now. Abu Dhabi smashes. There's no urgency. And the body language seems to be quite down at the moment. It's 16 gone. 148 for 3. I think it's too late to bring Rohan Mustafa. He should have been bowling much earlier. There's no point to be holding his over. He's a genuine wicket taker. He's the bowler who's been in form, picks up those important wickets, get you those breakthroughs. Oh, beautiful, devastating Yorker. And Rohan Mustafa is just asking Fahad Nawaz to stay where you are, mate. Otherwise, I'm going to run you out. And I don't want you to be out in that manner. Full toss, missed out. A couple of more dot deliveries. They need wickets. Even the dot deliveries are not going to really help Abu Dhabi smashes. They need 2 wickets, or maybe 3. Beautiful little on drive by Usman Pandit. In full control. He knows the situation and what is the demand of the current situation of the game. And that is to just stay in the middle, take those singles and doubles. That's it. Easy picking so far. The match is, I believe now, 90% in the favor of Lexington Shotgun CC. They'll need a miracle, Abu Dhabi Smashers, to win this game from here onwards. Short delivery is pulled away. And there's protection in the D. Farooq moment down there. Another single added to the tally. From the point of view of Abu Dhabi Smashers, their objective has to be to try to take this game at least to the last over and see how many they need. And on the other end, the men in black and yellow, they'll try to finish this game off as quickly as they can. Another 2 added to the tally. Easy couple of more runs. Very smart approach by Fahad Nawaz. Smashes it towards mid-wicket. Farooq Mohammad once again getting into the act. Single to close out the over. And Fahad will retain strike in the next over. It's 154 for 3 after 17. Tawseef Ibrahim to be bowling his last over of his spell. Has bowled well, but then again, I think there's a lot to ask from him. 20 only to defend in the last 18 deliveries. Beautifully bowled. That's a good delivery. Dot to start off proceedings. Can Tawseef pick up a wicket? Yeah, perfect blend of grace and power at the same time. Fahad Nawaz is what he possesses. Played a very good knock. This is up in the air towards long off. And another single added to the tally. So equation now stands at 19 to win in 17, or rather 16 deliveries. Is there a twist in the tail? Can they pick up a wicket? That's the only way they could think of winning this game. Containing is out of question. This is close and going down the leg side. Good decision by the umpire once again. Yeah, we'll have to say this once more, that talking about the umpiring standards, it has been absolutely magnificent. Such are the high standards they have set here in Abu Dhabi, and they've been spot on. And spot on is Usman Pandit, with once again getting a boundary to make his team getting closer and closer to be getting that spot in the grand finale. Not a very good delivery from Tawseef onto the leg side, and all he did is just place it to perfection, that huge vacant area towards deep square leg. Yeah, brilliant batting. Excellent. This is very smart wicket, Usman Pandit. He knows he's gotten the boundary. He knows that they have gotten the runs. So he's milking around at the moment. Yeah, talking about Fahad Nawaz. I think his confidence at the crease is, it's just intimidating the bowlers. It's like watching a seasoned warrior. So Fahad Nawaz, captain, has done a brilliant job. Good single to close out the over, and will be once again on strike in the next over. It's 161 for 3 after 18. Hafizur Rahman to continue. Ball is penultimate over. Oh, inside edge, and fortune favoring the brave. Has gone towards the boundary. 7 to win, inching closer are Lexington Shotgun CC, the second team in this tournament who have been unbeaten and have not lost a game so far. Another 4 runs added to the tally. I think the way they have handled the fast bowlers in this game is truly masterful. I think they've adapted to this wicket beautifully. Short deliveries, pulled it away handsomely. Fahad Nawaz, he races on to 82. What a magnificent knock has the captain played. He's led from the front, a pat on the back by Usman Pandit. This should go down as one of the best innings we've witnessed in this tournament. And Fahad Nawaz, he seems to be unstoppable. He's really led his team well in the first innings, and now in the batting department, he said, I'm going to take my team over the line. Brilliant leadership by Fahad. This is in the air, it's been skewed up and put down. This was a genuine chance, and Fahad Nawaz will come back for easy couple of runs. The match is now pretty much done and dusted. Only 3 runs, and I will not be surprised if Fahad Nawaz, he will try to finish this game off with a glory hit. We might just get to know our first team who will qualify for the finals of the Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025. What a brilliant tournament are we witnessing. And in comes Hafiz. Fahad, oh, he's been bold. He tried to finish off this game with a glory hit, but then that ball slightly keeping low and Hafiz getting the better of him. Before, Fahad Nawaz, the captain, has played 84 in just 52 deliveries. Beautifully bowled though, Hafiz. Where were these deliveries before? You have gotten it spot on when the opponents, they need only 3 runs in 1.2. So great innings. It has been pure entertainment by Fahad Nawaz. He has to go back after putting his team almost over the line. 84 in 52. It's 171 for 4. There you go. They're already celebrating. Jubilation in the camp. They can sense a victory. They know they are just seconds away to be celebrating their win and to go to the grand finale, which will be played here tonight. Dawood Ijaz, the new man, comes in. Sharp bouncer. Polite inquiry by Hafiz. Another dot delivery. I think the runs which they posted were enough and sufficient on the surface. We saw how beautifully Mujahid Amin, the left-arm spinner, he bowled on this wicket, and he was getting a lot of assistance and purchase. The ball was really gripping, churning, and he made life so difficult for Abu Dhabi Smashers batters. But the problem was the spinners of Abu Dhabi Smashers, they were bowling too quick. They weren't really letting the ball flight. Dawood goes big, it's in the air. It's going towards the boundary. Long chase. And 2 more runs. So the scores have tied. Abu Dhabi Smashers, they're on the verge of being knocked out. It's just 1 run needed in the last over. 173 for 4. Well, it's just going to be a formality, I believe. Only 1 run needed. Usman Pandit will try to finish this game off with a huge maximum with a glory hit. In comes Rahul. Osman goes big. Usman goes high. It's a couple of bounces into the fence, and that's it. It's the end of the first semi-final, and we do have a winner. It's Lexington Shotgun CC. That's the winning hit, rocking back, and Usman Pandit says, I'm going to hit the glory runs for my side. We have our first finalists. It's Lexington Shotgun CC, the unbeaten team in this tournament, not losing a game till now. And now in the semi-finals, they have won this game and clinched victory against the mighty Abu Dhabi Smashers. What a phenomenal game of cricket we witnessed. Handshakes all around. It has been a tremendous performance, all-round performance by Lexington Shotgun CC. First, of course, the bowlers, and then came the batters, Israr Ahmed, Fahad Nawaz, Ali Abid, Usman Pandit, all of them contributing and sealing the deal. And in the end, they have crossed the line and have reached and cemented a spot in the grand finale of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025. A very impressive batting display. First, Israr Ahmed yet again getting them a blistering start, 42-22. Fahad Nawaz, I think he might just get the player of the match. 84 runs in just 52. Ali Abid and Usman Pandit playing a valuable knock and ensuring their team sails over the line. Well, not the best of bowling performances coming in by Abu Dhabi Smash. As you can see, all of the bowlers, they gave more than 7 runs per over, which is not acceptable. Hafizur Rahman, an off day for him. Rohan Mustafa couldn't really get going. Farooq Mohammad, he picked up 2 wickets, but very expensive, 38-4. And in the end, Abu Dhabi Smasher just could not defend these runs. That's the match summary for semi-final number 1. Abu Dhabi Smashers batting first. Yasir Kaleem playing a valuable knock of 69. Kashin Roberts coming in 51 in just 38. Gopal Kumar, he bowled his heart out. 3 wickets in just 4 overs and 19 runs. Mujahid Amin also bowling beautifully. In reply, Lexington Shotguns, they have chased this down comfortably. Fahad Nawaz, the man of the moment, 84 in just 52. Also alongside him, Usman Pandit played a very good knock with Israr Ahmed. And in the end, Lexington Shotguns have won by 6 wickets and have confirmed their spot in the grand finale of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash. Right, then we're just going to take a short little break, and once we are back, we will be all set for our post-match presentation of our first semi-finals. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of the first semi-final of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025. Lexington won the toss and they opted to bowl first, and what a great decision it proved to be. They got the opposition. Abu Dhabi Smashes 5 down for 66, but that magnificent partnership between Kishan Roberts and Yasir Kaleem, they gave them a competitive chance. They posted 173 for 5, that 107 unbeaten stand made sure that we got a game on our hands. And in reply, Lexington Shotgun, they won by 6 wickets, all set up by the openers. Fahad Nawaz leading from the front with 84, and Israr also posting a good score. Clinical win with the over to spare for Lexington. They through to the finals of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash. Alongside me is Simon Charles, the match referee, and he's going to present the player of the match trophy to none other than the skipper of Lexington Shotgun, Fahad Nawaz, with a brilliant knock of 84. He's able to lift his game when it mattered the most. What a performance. Couldn't get better than this. Semi-final, captain standing tall.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, my plan was simple, to just stay there and take the game away from there. So, alhamdulillah as well, alhamdulillah.
Was it winning the toss was crucial, I guess?
Yeah, I think early in the morning because the pitch was not easy to bat. So, alhamdulillah, plan goes well as we plan as a team. So, yeah, alhamdulillah.
And your form, personal form, you must be pretty satisfied.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, but still there's a lot of things to go, and it's just one step away. Need to go to the final and perform over there. That's a big stage too. So yeah, alhamdulillah, inshallah.
That step is not far away, just a couple of hours.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, few hours to go.
Okay, rest well. All the best for the finals, Fahd Nawaz. Well played.
Thank you so much.
That was Fahd Nawaz with his 84, which makes sure that they get over the line. We will take a short break and we will be back with more action. There's a second semi-final lineup. Volcano Sports Academy taking on the mighty 7 Districts.